Hey everybody, it's Millie from Second Spring Soaps, and I'm making some soap today. Excited. I haven't made soap in about a month. It's my getting right back into the swing of things. Here's my oils. My olive oil, or sorry, my coconut oil is still a little solid. We'll get this all mixed up here. But I am making today 2 soaps out of the same batch. This is going to be my Oatmeal Stout Soap, and I'm going to make 1 loaf, so I'll have 6 bars. You really can't. Here, let's do this. So I'm going to do this little loaf here, and then I'm also going to make some footballs out of it. So 2 cool soaps. It's going to come out of the same batch with the same fragrance. Here's my oils. I've got my lye all cooled and ready to go. I'm using the Oatmeal Stout Brambleberry fragrance. Love it. I got it back in February, I think, and I just haven't done anything with it, and finally figured out the perfect thing I wanted to do with it. So in goes the lye, and let's start making some noise here. Alright, I'm just wanting to kind of emulsify this real nice. Actually got a couple of different steps I'm wanting to take with this today, so I'm wanting to move a little fast. While I'm here, actually let me do that. I'm going to go ahead and add the fragrance in, since the fragrance is going to be in everything that I'm doing. We'll go ahead and do that. That was maybe about, an ounce. That's pretty good for the amount I'm making. I actually, now that I think about it, I did not see if this discolors or not. So this is going to be like a surprise. Alright. That's pretty emulsified, and I'm going to be doing some more mixing with it too. So I'm going to go ahead and separate out this layer here. I've got some French green clay here in this little guy. This is going to be one of the layers in the loaf. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this off. I think I just made a big mess. That's okay. We can always clean up. Oh, no, it's a little mess. Little messes are cool. We can work with little messes. Voila. Alright, cool. So now we've got this separated off. I'm going to go ahead and add my colorant into the big one. Just some cocoa powder in olive oil. And get all this mixed in. Gosh, that smells really good. That fragrance, oh my gosh. Wunderbar, that is very nice. There we go. I just wanted like a real nice warm brown, nothing too dark for the bottom layer. I'm kind of making a little bit of extra work on myself because I'm trying to do these 2 separate batches at once. So I'm kind of adding more workload in than I need. You know what? I think I want that a little darker. You know me, I can never be satisfied unless my colors are real good and dark and bright and all that. Let's just add in a lot of powder. I'm actually going to go ahead and add in some Bentonite clay too. Since I'll have the French green clay in the top layer, I thought we could put some Bentonite clay in the bottom layer. Turn it into a real nice clay soap. So I'm probably going to have to mix this. See, I am just adding all kinds of work onto myself. Guess this is what I get when I'm like, oh, my kid's asleep, I can make soap. I need to hurry and do it right now. Need to learn to plan for things. Ooh, air bubble. Air bubble. Go away, air bubble. Here we go. That's starting to darken up really nice. Ooh, it's also starting to thicken up. That's much better. See, I like that brown. That's a pretty brown right there. Alright. Let's get this scraped off and we'll start pouring us some layers. I'm so excited. I'll pop this off. I'll actually need to rinse that here in a second because I'll use that with the green. The first thing I want to do is go ahead and get these little footballs poured. These I'm really excited about because I have got an idea for a football soap set. You know what? Hang on just a minute. Let me see if I have got... I don't. I was wondering if I had a measuring cup I could do this with, but I don't see one. Ooh, I know where one is. Pause. Hang on. Soda. When I make bath bombs. Give it a quick rinse and we're good to go. There we go, that's much better. That's way less catastrophic. But anyway, so I've got this really great idea for football gift sets with bath bombs to match. I thought the soap footballs would go along perfect. You can't even see what I'm doing now. Sorry. Also trying to hurry a bit because it is starting to thicken. Probably shouldn't hurry too much because then I'll start running into mistakes. Or do something careless. If it thickens, it thickens. Just mix it up. Gosh, but that fragrance smells so good. But my plan is with these little footballs where they're scented with oatmeal stout, I want to make some bath bombs that are scented with my grass scent and then sell them as a set together. So excited about it. I cannot wait to start and make the bath bombs in a few days and then get everything photographed and hopefully have it up by July. So I've got the footballs done. Oop, I didn't clean my spot off. Here we go. Let's get these out of the way. Then here's my little loaf pan. This actually has turned out to be a really good little dude here. I found him at a dollar store. He's supposed to be a like a drawer organizer, but the bottom is perfect. The sides are perfect. I've made a couple loaves in this already. Sorry, I know you can't really see a lot of what I'm doing, but the loaves pop out really easy. They gel with no problem. It's been really great for when I want to do stuff that I can't do in the slab mold. So we'll bang this down. Try to get that nice and level as can be. And let me rinse my stick blender and we'll mix up the green part. See, I really kind of made a lot of work for myself, but I think it'll be alright. It's going to work out in the end. Alright. Clean stick blender. Here's my green layer. Wow. Okay. It is, oh my goodness, See, this is what I get for getting too ambitious. Oh, it's loosening up. There we go. I wonder if you can see the nice creamy color it's turned out. It didn't turn out green, but it's turned out like a nice creamy color. This is going to have to get spooned in. Oh my goodness. Well, guess that's what I get for dawdling, and I soaped a little warm today too. It's loosening up. I got this. Hope I don't have too many issues with air pockets, but you know what? That pretty much can't be helped. Alright. Oh Lord. I have not soaped this thick in I don't even know when. This is crazy. Oh well. It'll be alright. It's going to be a nice bar of soap though. It smells so good, and it's going to have all these nice good clays in it. Alright. I am just going to, you know what I think I'll do, since I've got this spoon, do like a plop kind of thing. And I'll fill this up as much as I can. Come around this way. Might do a spoon swirl. Ooh, or it might. I think my layers are going to actually do pretty good. Where it's so thick, and the bottom layer is going to be able to hold the top one. I'd have a little bit too much for this mold. I might have to scoop some of this off. Oh my goodness, but isn't it pretty? That's going to be a nice contrast too. I got a little more in there. I don't know a soap maker who doesn't scrape the bottom of the bowl. We want every drop of soap. Okay. Arm shot. Yeah, this is a little bit too much in this mold. Gosh, it turned out pretty though, didn't it? Let me, before I get too ahead of myself, let's make sure there's no air bubbles. Ooh. Yay! What a pretty layer. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave it like it is. I thought about spoon swirling it, where you take the spoon in and you twist it. Mixes the two together, but I like the layer look. I think I'll try to put something in. Maybe like that? I don't know. I'm going to play around with this. See, now I can play around. I didn't need to play around earlier, but I never get to do any of this cool stuff with the slab mold. Oh, that's pretty. Can I do that over there too? I have not done this stuff in ages. Look how pretty that looks. Here I go screwing it up. I just cannot leave well enough alone. That's pretty. I think I'm going to leave it like that. My goodness, so that's the, well, that side doesn't look too good. This side looks awesome. This is my Oatmeal Stout Soap. I've got the loaf, and then I've also got the little footballs. So check back in a couple days. I'll cut it, and we'll see how it looks on the inside. Yay! Thank you. Thanks for sticking with me. Bye.